Okay, so the Imbrenda article was the first article that I read, and I felt like it was the most academic, quote unquote, article out of the ones that we were assigned to read this week. And now, kind of thinking back on it, yes, I'm going to use the sports analogy. I think what it was trying to be said in the article was the best offense is a good defense. So we must be willing to defend our argument about what side we're taking, but we also have to make sure that we're addressing the counter argument. Making sure we include material that represents the opposing viewpoint, kind of what Gladwell did in the episode that we listened to, where he at least talks to the Stanford president, so that we have that perspective. Whether we agree with it or not is up to us, but at least he presents that material to us. We also have to consider our direct relationship to the material we're discussing and how much emotion is behind it. You can certainly hear that emotion in Gladwell's because he doesn't agree with the large donations that are being made. So it was nice to kind of read this article before listening to this, because then I could kind of pull out pieces that I remembered from it. Making sure that you find specifics and describing them is necessary to ensure the audience is confident that we actually understand what we are talking about. We can't just be using these broad statements or broad theories to talk about it. Then it just kind of sounds like we're using whatever we need to in order to write our paper. We actually need to get into specifics and maybe use more specific theories in order to make sure the audience knows we're actually knowledgeable about our topic. You just can't be too one-sided that you forget to address those counter arguments. It will only weaken your response and kind of make your paper less credible. You have to be well-rounded in your knowledge about the subject in order to be less biased and have the strongest defense.